What's up, besties? Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you so very much for being here with me. Y'all are freaking incredible. I am super pumped today. Ow, just burned myself. Okay, super pumped today. In very good spirits and very good energy. I hope y'all are doing well wherever the day finds you. I'm going to bring the sound bowl, call in spirit, and we will get today's message. Ooh, I have a feeling it is going to be an excellent vibe. Let's just ring the sound bowl, call in spirit, and get right to it. Here we go. All right, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance while I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, let's get the overall energy to see where we are, what we're reading for today, and then we'll get the incoming vibe, any challenges, how you'll feel, what you'll expect, what you don't expect, all that good stuff. All right, so let's see. What is the vibe today, Spirit? What is the vibe? Ooh, okay. We have trust and surrender. We also have nourishment. Very good energy today. Nourishing ourselves, nourishing our spirit. Trust and surrender. Something that you have been waiting for. This is it's there's something here. It feels like you've been waiting for something to happen. We've been reading on this energy. It is gaining momentum. Something that you have been trying to manifest, create. I would love for you all to go back about, let's say, 6 months time in the eclipse season in the fall. Okay. I am seeing a huge theme with not only myself, but in our tribe here and in personals as we've been working through personal readings for our members. Y'all, I've been seeing things coming into fruition, okay? And I feel like this last eclipse obviously was very powerful. And there's this moment, and there may have been feeling like there's some delays that have been happening, or you've had to surrender that energy, surrender the outcome, but there was still trust that what is meant for you is coming in. And what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing myself as well is that these manifestations, these plans, these ideas, whatever it is that you have been focusing on, they're starting to come through. Things are starting to move. The energy is starting to move forward after maybe feeling like you were stuck or stalled in a situation. But it has a lot to do with your own personal faith and trust in the universe and trust in the divine and trusting in your path and all of that stuff. So I just see something very beautiful coming in, some news coming into you today, perhaps that you've been waiting for, looking for, trusting and surrendering, to the divine plan. And it really honestly nourishes your soul. Okay. So it's a very good vibe today. Very good vibe. I am going to go move into the tarot so to get some details and just see what's up. But we're going to start with the incoming energy, okay? I'm actually going to pull a spread because that's what I have been doing lately. So just bear with me while I do the shuffle and tune in, okay? Oh, that wants to come out. It's interesting. The Tower. Okay, the Tower and the Two of Cups. Look at this. Okay, I said I was going to pull a spread, but we've got these jumpers. This is something coming in out of nowhere, a sudden shift, a sudden change, but it's for the good. It is something that nourishes your soul, right? The Two of Cups, yes, it is. Generally, we see that as a romantic energy, right? We always see like it's a partnership energy, it's romance, it's love, but it is also something that nourishes the soul. Okay, so we'll see what comes up here. This could be a love reading. It could, we'll see. You could hear from someone out of nowhere, someone you have a very deep soul connection to. But with the Tower energy, it's like, boom, something is changing, something is happening, something is coming in very quickly, and it makes you feel loved. It makes your soul smile. Okay, so whether or not that's a person or a situation, we will find out what's going on here in the reading. It is something that comes out of nowhere, right? Or at least not out of nowhere. See, the Tower comes into us and it is a shakeup, but it's a neutral energy, folks. Okay, sometimes the Towers are wonderful things coming out of the blue. Like a Tower could be winning the lottery, where it suddenly changes your whole life. It's something major though, right? And it comes in like a freaking flash of lightning. So this is a good change, right? It's a good change. With the Two of Cups here, the nourishment, energy, trust, surrender. This is something that you have been hoping for, trusting that will happen. And again, it nourishes the sense of self, the soul, right? It makes you feel happy. It's a really positive shift and change. Not even a shift. I can't say shift because it's sudden, right? It's I can't say out of nowhere either, because again, it's something that you've been trusting will happen. Okay, so it's just, you're hearing it. It's like today's vibe is really high. Today's vibe is receiving that message, receiving that good news. Okay, receiving it could be a promotion. It could be news about a new home or a new car or a new partner or something happening here. Okay. No matter what it is, it's positive, right? Okay, so the incoming energy is that sudden change. Okay, so what is the vibe? We will get the challenges, how you'll feel. Okay, we have the Magician. The vibe is you made this happen. You manifested this. You have everything that it takes to work with this energy. This is something that you have created. Okay, I want to say that this is something that you put out your intention. Okay, and this is you seeing the results of your master manifesting abilities. Okay, that's what I mean. This is all about your manifestations. Okay, and you are the one that put this out there, and you're the one who's reaping the benefits and the rewards from it now. What is the challenge? We have why is the challenge? Page of Wands. I feel like I was picking up on this energy is that this message has been delayed, or there may have been mix-up communications. Something was stalled out, or because of the Mercury retrograde, perhaps it has been, there may have been a communication mix-up or challenge here. How are you going to feel? I guess I'm not splitting the deck. How are you going to feel? Sometimes it just doesn't feel right. Okay, justified. And the Four of Wands. We have Justice, the Four of Wands. This is very, very powerful. You feel like this is what you deserve. This is exactly what you wanted. This is like hearing the best news of your life kind of an energy. It brings in stability. It validates everything that you have been working towards. It's like you're proving to yourself that not only are you a master manifester, but you have all the tools in your kit to really truly create something that makes your heart smile. Okay, that's all it is. It's like you're seeing the result of your own work, the results of your own power, but you are being backed by the universe, and you're seeing that. Okay, so it's this feeling of like overwhelming joy that's coming in. Okay, and I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like I could freaking burst. Honestly, it feels like that. It's very overwhelming and it's very joyous. So you are going to be I feel like just like over the moon energy, honestly, with this news that comes in. It's going to bring in so much joy. It doesn't mean that there's not work ahead, because there absolutely is, especially with the Four of Wands showing up in the reading. That really is all about, now you have a solid foundation in which you're celebrating absolutely that you've gotten to this place, but there's more work down the line. Okay, there's more to be done, but at least you can kick back, kick your feet up for a couple days and say, woohoo, like having a good time that this is actually happening. The energy is really, really good. Now, I am going to keep it open in general. But of course, we do see some of the indicators here of, a successful perhaps relationship or even union for some folks. Okay, with soulmates. I can't skip that over because the energy is here to even support that, like a coming together, a reunion type of an energy with a loved one. Okay, and the love is reciprocated, and things are coming back into balance, and this is all because of what has been put into the work that has been put into the self, the other person involved. If this is another person, they've been doing the same thing. So it's true growth. It's true evolution. It is your flippin' time. Okay. And it's about damn time, right? This is the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm picking up here, for those of you who are here with me in the reading. If you're here for it, if you're feeling this way, let me know. If you're just over the moon, if something really good has come in, okay? If it hasn't happened yet, continue to trust, continue to surrender, continue to have faith, right? Nourish yourself, nourish your idea, nourish your path, your goal, whatever it is here that you are trying to bring into your life. Claim the energy. You can claim the energy by liking the reading, or just, whatever. Put your energy all over it, okay? Connect with this reading in whatever way that you feel called to do, okay? So yeah, this is incredible. I want to know what you expect, okay? What you expect, what you don't expect. We've got how you feel. It is very beautiful. So what do you expect to happen? What do you expect to happen next? What do you expect to happen next? Look at nothing but sunshine ahead, folks. Like, the Chariot is such a beautiful energy as well. We've got so many major arcanas here in the reading that are talking about a major shift and a major push forward, okay, for you on your path, on your journey, right? This is like, okay, I now know exactly where I'm headed. I now know exactly what I need to do to get there. I am going to be successful. So you are feeling like, holy crap, it's go time. Let's do the thing. Okay. I'm here for it. There's a general excitement and motivation that I'm picking up on that is just like, okay, here it comes. It's like hitting the ground running, kind of an energy. What do you not expect? So what don't you expect to happen? Something unexpected. Let's see what that is. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. What you don't expect? You don't expect having to keep something to yourself, or to manage perhaps your energy, or to keep something on the down low for a little while here. I don't know. I might have to come back and clarify this, because first I'm going to get the advice, and hopefully that will give me a little bit more. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. See, what you don't expect. You don't expect to have to keep certain things under lock and key here. There's something here that you might have to keep to yourself or keep secret for a minute. There's something that you're being asked to hold back. The Page of Swords is somebody who is trying to investigate, trying to figure out what's going on. There's something that you might need to see first before you come out with this huge shift and change in your world. I feel like somebody here just wants to scream it from the flipping mountaintops what's happening, but you might have to take a breath, take a moment before you open that I don't know, I'm hearing Pandora's box, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's just that explosive energy that I'm feeling. You may need to temper it down for a little bit of time while you find out some new information, some more information, okay? It's not that it's going to shift anything. This is minor arcana energy. It's just the advice, okay? You don't expect to have to keep a lid on something for a little bit of time, okay? Keep a lid on it. I feel like it's going to be really hard. I feel like it's going to be really hard for you to keep a lid on what's happening, but there might be a reason for that. We'll have to go. I have to get more. Okay. What's the outgoing energy first before I go back? I feel like when I start to clarify this reading here, it will get a lot more detailed. So for those of you, I just want you to use your discernment, okay? When we start to clarify, again, it gets more detailed, but then it also gets more specific in like certain areas. Okay, so the whole overall energy. Why the Three of Swords? See, there's something here, outgoing energy. There's something here that is being hidden, but it's not going to affect the overall energy of the day. We have the Lovers. Okay, I got had a feeling the Lovers, because it was starting to feel like the shift. That's why I said, like, keep in mind, use your discernment. I feel like for some of you, it's going to shift into a love reading, and maybe even for some of you, like a third party type of relationship. I got to be honest with, or situation. Now, I'm not here to place any judgments on anyone or anything like that. But there's something here that we need to clarify, because, you are getting some type of go ahead. Now, if this is in regards to a project or a dream or a goal, that's something that's coming into manifestation, before we move on to the love part of it, I want to just see what's going on here, because there's somebody here that doesn't want your greatest and highest good. There's someone here that you might have to watch out for, who may try to cause a disruption in your world. Okay. Somebody is not going to like the news. Like, you know how you're getting this really, really good news in, and you feel like you're being propelled ahead. You've got someone in your midst who is not going to be stoked for you, who isn't, they may pretend to be on the surface, but they're actually like not happy with this change, not happy with seeing you move on, seeing you move forward, and seeing something really good coming into your life. Now, unfortunately, it just kind of comes with the territory. Sometimes it is it's crappy, but we have people in our lives that it's jealousy, it's envy. Some people do not like to see others succeed, and it's a them issue. Okay. So I don't know why you're being called to keep a lid on it in case there's some kind of saboteur out there. Until I just heard, until the papers are signed, until something is put into place, something is official, you may need to keep something on the down low. Okay. That doesn't mean that you're not allowed to, express yourself and maybe, confide in some trusted friends and things like that. But I feel like who to trust and who not to. Like, you're not going to walk up to strangers on the street and say, hey, this is what's happening. Hey, I just won the lottery. You're not. Your close family, your friends, those are the people that are going to know, because there are going to be, there are going to be people out there who aren't going to be happy for you because of jealousy. Okay. So there's that. And that's just kind of like a warning and, good practice overall. Now, I have to stop the trajectory for a moment as far as manifestations and things like that, because there is a love message here and I can't ignore it. Okay. Some of you, this is having to do with a soulmate, a twin flame, or, whatever label that you put on it, it is a deep soul connection. Okay. It is, hold on one second. Okay, so we are back. That interruption, I have to tell you, I received a message from somebody I don't talk to very regularly. And it is a friend, a mutual friend between myself and a soulmate. Okay. Somebody that I have a very deep bond to, and I'm going through this reading, and I was just about to clarify what on earth was going on with this heartache energy at the end of the day, as it pertains to a love connection or a soulmate relationship and what's going on. The first part, I totally get it now. Okay, so I may or may not post this, I don't know, because it is actually very, very personal to me. And I'm actually here coming back literal hours later after receiving that message that interrupted the reading. It was a friend of mine, and he was like, have you heard the bad news yet? And immediately when I read that, and I saw it through my phone as I'm recording, and I was like, the only bad news I would be getting from this person would be about my soulmate. One of them, anyway. Like, we all know that we all have, like, a lot of soulmates, right? So this is somebody that I had a very deep connection to. Anyways, and I started chatting with him, and he told me that one of my soulmates has passed. And so coming back to this reading, looking at this reading now, and I was like, well, I totally understand what this is talking about, because outgoing at the end of the day, which is where I am right now as I'm recording this, and like I said, I probably won't post this, I don't know. But this is a prime example of the way tarot and energy can work is we don't really see or we don't really know until something has happened. And often in tarot, it is hindsight 2020, where we get a reading, right? Or we do a reading for ourselves and we don't understand until the thing has happened. And that's why it's so important to use your discernment. And sometimes it's like, oh, I understand, like I said, looking back, hindsight 2020, what on earth this energy was trying to tell me. So this, if I do post this, it's because it's a lesson in how to read and how to interpret tarot. Because now I can see this, where I was going with the reading when we were talking about manifestations. Something I'm going to share with you, something incredible came in my world today. Some really, really good news. And I honestly, I will share it with y'all when the papers are signed and things of that nature, like we discussed. I will share it with the public. It's coming down the line just in probably a couple days. Okay. So I will let you know the good stuff that's happened. But with the Page of Swords here, myself, I received a message. Right? It actually paused this reading earlier. I received a message and my outgoing energy is heartache and sadness. And with the Lovers here and the Four of Wands, it is about a soulmate, a divinely guided soulmate, a very deep bond and connection. Someone in my life, has passed. And so, I know this is kind of like a weird twist to happen. Like if I do end up posting this, it's just to illustrate how we really don't know. We never really know what's going to happen or what's going to interrupt our day. And so for this reading, if you've been resonating with it up until this point, there may be something that comes in that, like a tower, an unexpected moment while you are experiencing something beautiful, something golden, that it doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how amazing it is, whatever this news is at the end of the day. Unfortunately, and I hate to be like this bearer of bad news or something, but with this energy, at the end of the day, there might be something that comes through, a message that comes through that actually freaking puts you down in the dumps. Not gonna lie, okay? And maybe I will post this because it's like real life energy, and it actually does kind of have to do with, I know this is turning to personal, but it does kind of have to do with the channel and with us. And some of you, the OG members here, would know a little bit of the person that I'm talking about. The person I'm talking about, I actually used some of his music before as an intro song. It was a song that was called Beautiful Witch. It was an extremely intense, incredible soulmate connection that I did have with someone, not my twin, but somebody who really impacted my world. And he wrote a song about me and wrote a song about tarot and like what I do and all this stuff. And maybe I'll post it underneath just to like memorialize him or whatever. But I just found out today and why this reading has been interrupted and cut short, that he passed. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that the Three of Swords is here. It's in play. It's absolutely a feeling, outgoing, but it's wild. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not, but I just going to tell you, we're going to have to pick it up another time. Okay. Because, I may need a day or two, to process everything. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty freaking heavy. It's pretty out of nowhere. It's the freaking tower 100%. But I didn't want to leave, like, maybe I will post this. I don't know, because it's like, I don't want to leave out the incredible energy that we're picking up, like at the beginning of your day or at the beginning of when this happens for you. It's incredible. There's going to be an incredible high and then a low, and I mean, I guess that's life. Just be thankful, be glad, that you're here, that you're breathing. Frick, I don't know what else to say. I don't even know if I should post this or not, but I'm not going to clarify. I'm not going to do anything, but I just felt like it was such a good message, but I had to kind of wrap it up, and I don't want to leave y'all with like this doom and gloom. So maybe I will take I don't know, some goddess guidance or something to kind of like shift it. But someone is here. There is a tower coming in. There is something unexpected. It does have to do with a soulmate. Now, I'm not saying or predicting that anybody that you know and love is going to pass from this world, you know, but there might be something that you find out that just kind of shakes you up, okay? Even though the good stuff is happening. The good stuff is still happening. It's still here. It's still valid. It's still important. But for some of you, there will be some kind of news that it brings pause to everything else in your world, okay? There might be something that is lost, right? Or someone who is lost from your life. And again, even just looking back, like, just with the time, with cycles, eclipses, and sometimes this happens, and this is just a prime example of just people and places and situations being eclipsed out of your life without any warning. Okay, sometimes this is the effect, unfortunately, and it's also a part of life. So it is what it is. Okay, we have sensitivity. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Sensitivity. I don't know. Maybe I will post it. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to go over it and see. I'm not here trying to spread like downer vibes or anything like that, but holy crap, did I ever get a tower today. Okay. See, that's the thing though. Look at what hit the sound bowl right now. There's still this golden opportunity, right? Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. That doesn't mean that, you know, we still can't experience ups and downs and highs and lows. And, you know, we're still going to carry forward. We're still going to carry on. But whoever's reading this is, you know, I don't know. I don't want you to expect something like terrible, but the energy is here with an outgoing vibe of 3 of Swords. That's pain, that's heartache, that's sadness, and something here having to do with a soulmate of some kind, okay? Now, again, it doesn't have to be I don't know. We have so many soulmates in our lives. Like, honestly, y'all, there's not just one. I will never say that to anyone, that you only have one soulmate. People are in our lives for a reason, a season, a lifetime. This particular friend of mine, I call him my friend now, but at one time I was absolutely in love with him, you know. We maintained friendship. We've definitely had past lives together. Definitely in my soul fam, my soul tribe, and yeah, really impacted my life, and actually came into my world at a time where I absolutely needed him in all of the ways that he showed up. So I am grateful. But anyways, yeah, I'll post his song, and maybe I'll go back to the original opening. And if you see an original opening, or if you see an opening with a different song, this is the reason why. It's because I'm honoring my friend, okay? So this is all happening in real time, folks. It's literally hours later, at least like a solid 8 hours later, okay, that I'm coming back to this reading. I was just going to actually clean it up, and I thought, you know what, it's relevant. I'm going to say my piece and call it a night. And then I guess maybe share it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Anyways, I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. And I do apologize if I just rained on someone's parade, but that's kind of the vibe, you know, and I can't lie about it. It's friggin' life. Okay, so we have independent energy. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Like, the thing is like, this is the silver lining here, is you still have something very beautiful, a golden opportunity to focus on, but there is going to be something else that comes in and I don't want to say steals your joy, but it does kind of like knock you down a little bit, not gonna lie, okay? But you are gonna pick yourself back up. That's just the way life is, but there may be some kind of grief and sadness and processing, all right? I'm just gonna say that. Let's get an affirmation, folks, okay? We're gonna get an affirmation. I don't know. I really don't know if I should post this. It took like a weird turn. It really did. Okay. But that was life, and that's real, and that's what's happening. Okay. All right, here we go. I accept my uniqueness. Okay. Maybe I should post it just because this is a very unique situation. There is no competition, no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Okay. I do feel like going back to the previous message, I feel like this accept my uniqueness was all about you. And remember how it's like we were talking about how there are people who could be like jealous or in competition with you or something like that. There's no competition, no comparison. So you are unique. Everyone's unique. You bring something amazing to the table. Perhaps that is part of your message or part of something that you want to portray or focus on for yourself or, you know, for your friends, something that you might want to state out loud. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, some of you are different. You're doing things your own way. Okay. You're doing things your own way, and it's good. It's not bad, right? It's good. It's good to be different. It's good to be unique. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Okay. Your thoughts are creative. You did create this beautiful golden opportunity in your world. And I guess Spirit's just saying, don't forget it. Even though something difficult and painful may enter into your sphere today, don't forget the good things that are happening in your world, okay? I now create a wonderful new job. Some of you are doing that, okay? I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. And that's kind of bringing us back full circle to the beginning of this reading, to the beginning of the energy. Like you have created something beautiful for yourself. And even though life still happens all around you and good things come in and terrible things happen, you know, it's still, you're still on the right track. You're still doing what you need to do. You still have things to be thankful for and to be grateful for. At the end of the day, you still have a beautiful energy that is surrounding you and the next phase of your life. Okay. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's going to happen for everyone tuning in. I know for certain you're not all going to get the same kind of news I did. But it would be perhaps if this is your reading, that's a big if. Okay. I don't want anyone to force it, especially when there is something difficult like this. We don't want to create any self-fulfilling prophecies here, folks. Okay. It's more, I think I am going to post it because it's more of one of those situations where if this is for you, you'll know. And you might want to come back to it and see, you know what I mean? Like it's that hindsight 2020 type of an energy reading here today, folks. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sending you all my love. I'm not going to guarantee or promise there will be a reading tomorrow or even the next day. I don't know where my energy is going to be. And for anyone who has ordered personals, this is a specific message to people in our Good Vibe tribe. Some of you are on deck waiting for your readings. They are still coming. I just might need like a little bit of time to put my energy back to normal, to reset, or to, you know, I can't read out of I will not read personal readings out of a space where, you know, I'm feeling grief. Okay. It's just not a good spot to get a reading. So, I'll probably send out an email blast, to those of you who are still waiting for your reading. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love and I do hope you enjoy. Maybe I'll just put it on the outro. I will link, the song that my friend wrote for me and the channel and yeah, my soulmate. Yeah. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care.
She said she'd only kill me, slide through the car to death.